Okay, where are we?
Civilian Art Projects.
Which is at 406 7th Street Northwest?
Yep.
And this is an exhibition on what?
This exhibition's called Way Down in New Orleans, and it's about 34 artists or artist collectives who have made work about Katrina. They've been shaped by the storm in some way. About 75% of the artists live in New Orleans. 25% live somewhere else in the world, and they've experienced Katrina in some way. It was curated by Aubrey Edwards, and she lives in New York, but since the storm, she's been going down every 2 months and kind of taking pictures and replacing family photos that were lost. And so this is her collection of artists that she feels impassioned by. So,
And you are?
the director of the gallery.
Great. And so we're on the third floor
Yes.
of that building. And I would like for you to show us around, if you could show us a few of the pieces that you like and explain to us what they are.
Sure. This is Dred Scott, and this is called "They Left Us to Die."
This is an image of Dred Scott right here?
No, this is his art.
Okay.
There's no images of him per se. What these images are people who basically were martyred by Katrina in some way. They died in their home, or they were killed, or they died by some fault not of their own. And they're in the tradition of the Palestinian martyr posters. And we pasted them on plywood, and he made the stencil of post-no bills. And it's just a very powerful piece of people who were kind of cast aside by America.
And we have a lot of different...
This piece is Marlo Parker. He was a prison inmate during Katrina, and the curator actually purchased this piece from Prison Rodeo, and she came to know the artist, and he was in jail during Katrina. And
So this is like an evacuation scene then, right?
Yeah, but this was post the evacuation, because when he was in jail, they didn't have televisions. The guards left and took the televisions. And this was after Katrina, and he watched as, what could have been his family were rescued from rooftops. And tonight I met some people whose families were rescued from rooftops by helicopter and things like that.
Oh.
It was pretty amazing.
So how did they find out about this event?
Through the Louisiana Network.
Oh, interesting. So what is this piece here?
This is Jenny Hart. This is called La Llorona, and this is basically the crier. She does embroidery. She started creating work from her mom, who's very sick, and the crier is the person who kind of cannot stop lamenting about a scenario or a situation. She's tied to New Orleans through many artists and has family there.
And that's a dagger, sort of?
I think that's her hand.
But it looks like a dagger.
That's a tattoo on her hand.
Oh, on the arm. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's her hand.
And then this represents crying?
Yeah.
Somehow? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, and it's a very old mythological, Latino mythological, the crier, the crybaby, La Llorona. So,
Okay.
yeah, and she's a very famous artist. She's probably the most famous artist in the exhibition. She's collected by Elizabeth Taylor and Tracy Ullman and a lot of famous.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
so,
The comedian, wow.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, and what do we have here? This is looks like a series of pieces, huh?
Yeah, this is Skyler Fame. This is the Beaufort scale to hurricanes. And after Katrina, he moved there 5 weeks before the hurricane. And after Katrina, he saw this wood around, and so he started to make signs. And this, as you can see, is a scale. It goes from calm to hurricane, and this is the wind speed, and this is kind of what's happening externally, and structural damage occurs. This is what environmentally happens, generally impedes progress. It's a very funny piece, but it's also very somber.
So it's meant to be purchased together, though, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of investment are we looking at in these pieces? Obviously it varies, but if someone wants to purchase something, then how do you evaluate
this piece is $2,600, and there are a lot of pieces from $100 or from $30 up to, this is probably one of the most expensive.
So this is $2,600 for the total piece, right?
Yeah.
For everything? Okay, we thought there was $26 per piece,
No.
but it's the whole thing, so that seems more reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. So now, how can folks find out more about, they can come here to 467th Street Northwest for the next, what, couple of weeks while the exhibit is going on?
This closes tomorrow.
Oh, it's closed tomorrow, but people can always come by if they want to look at
They're
something else that you
interested.
have.
Right. They can go to the website, which is civilianartprojects.com, or they can call or, just join the listserv from going to the website.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much. I mean, you have a lot of different things up here, never know what to expect.
Right.
And this is one incredible performance, so to speak. I mean, this is more than a performance. It's actually a conglomeration of a collection of artists, right?
Right.
And you have generally openings how often?
About every 6 weeks.
Okay, wonderful. All right, well, thanks for speaking with us, Jamie McLellan, director of the gallery, and this is quite interesting and certainly well worth coming to see.
Thank you very much.